how is the window turning up to be?
It's been slow, but I feel the last leg of the window, that's when the real excitement is going to happen, because you have all the news coming in, you have all the rumors going in.
You will be a very happy fan, won't you?
I am.
As a Man City fan.
Really, I am. But at the same time, I do have a few problems with the signings that we have made this time. As a City. Huh?
You can never be happy.
Look, I'm happy for the team. I'm happy for the team.
Satisfied with anything.
Look, I'm usually satisfied because we're winning all the Premier League titles, so that's fine. But yeah, anyways, and not as of now. But again, coming to the transfer window, I think we have made some really good signings. But again, we needed those. But Marmoush, I love that player. I have seen him play for Frankfurt, but at the same time, I kind of feel bad for him because I can see another Julian Alvarez thing happening here for Manchester City.
Also another thing, right? Previous signings from Frankfurt have turned out to be flop.
Yeah.
Right?
They only play well for Frankfurt.
Exactly, right. So like, I love Marmoush as a player, but I don't know how it will work out for him at Man City, to be honest.
And like generally you've seen Bundesliga players, they take a bit of time to adapt to the Premier League. So like, who else would know this better than Chelsea?
True.
But again, as for Marmoush, I would say that let's give him some time and let's just let him be announced first. But okay, we'll keep that for later. But
talk about what do you think about Reis and Khusanov, the two young defenders that City have gone for?
Very much needed because honestly, defensively, we've been horrible this season.
But do you think the 18-year-olds can fix it?
I mean, gradually they'll get there, okay? It is a slow process. I do understand that. As of now, Ruben Dias, of course, he's our best defender. Guardiola, I don't know what is he doing. Attackingly, he's very good. He's providing those offensive threats to the opposition. But
better as a fullback, I think. It's my opinion, but I think he's better as a fullback.
Indeed he is. You can't play him in a back three. According to me.
You can play him in a back three, you can't play him in a back four as a centre back.
Yeah.
As a centre back in a back four, you can't. Back three, you can still, like maybe, City are trying to build with Guardiola, Reis and Khusanov as if they go through a back three, that will be good.
That will be good.
But that depends on how well they perform.
Exactly.
Because
potentially it can be very good.
These are unproven player at this moment, right?
But another thing, a good news for Manchester City. Okay, I hate to say this, but Kyle Walker, he's finally off.
He's a legend. You don't have enough legends in your club.
Exactly.
You don't have legends.
Okay.
Kyle Walker is a legend.
Respect. You can't
Respect.
disrespect a man like that.
Exactly.
Respect, man.
Respect.
It was needed.
Learn from your neighbors.
Come on, it was needed. It was needed.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was needed. You can't say thankfully.
Yeah. Come on, he did so much for your club.
He has done a lot.
Ungrateful Man City fans, guys.
Oh, come on, you don't tell me that. You're a Real Madrid supporter. Come on. But again, Kyle Walker, I think we are planning to replace him with Cambiaso, Juventus right back. I think it would be a great signing for us. And we anyways needed a few fullbacks to cover the entire thing. So I think I'm happy with the transfer window, the way things are going here.
Do you expect any more signings from Man City?
So they say that City are reportedly looking for another midfielder, and they're exploring an option of getting Douglas Lewis back on loan.
Yeah.
I would love that.
So,
Would you rather have Douglas Lewis or someone else?
Douglas Luiz, I think he has proven himself in the Premier League. He has played for Aston Villa. He has done very well for them. And the Juventus move didn't work out. But again, he's a Premier League proven player. I would love to have him in the squad. But again, earlier I was actually looking forward to getting a heavy go for Zubimendi.
Interesting.
As a backup for Rodri. But
Backup for Rodri?
Yeah.
That's too
Can't be a
much.
backup.
He won't play as a backup.
look, eventually when Rodri comes back, I think Pep is going to prefer him over Kovacic. And maybe what they're going to do is he'll give both of them minutes. I feel that's exactly
You're talking about a double pivot.
Yeah.
Okay.
with Zubimendi and
Rodri.
Zubimendi and Rodri.
Zubimendi is not.
There's not much.
No. That's
His dream.
Okay.
His dream. We're
if
talking about
Zubimendi,
dreams right now.
joined Manchester City. That's what I'm saying.
But the funny thing is that Zubimendi is linked heavily with Arsenal at this moment. I mean, the
Arsenal
Liverpool.
will do anything but sign a striker.
Exactly, right.
And you want to make that joke, the Real Sociedad one?
Yeah, they're turning into Real Sociedad 1920.
Well, what can you say? But do you think, as a team, Arsenal needs a player like Zubimendi?
They
Without biasness.
They need a striker.
They already have a lot of defensive midfielders.
No, I mean, there have been talks that Partey might leave next season.
I mean, I would still prefer them to, like, they isn't that why they signed Merino, that they can partner him with Rice.
Yeah.
They already addressed a problem which wasn't a problem at that time, and they're again trying to do that with Zubimendi. They don't need him. Arsenal desperately need a striker. They need fullbacks, right? If not striker, then they should go for someone.
I mean, they are looking at Sesko at this moment.
They're looking at Sesko, but everyone said Sesko's agent himself has ruled out a move for January, so he's not coming in this window. And if they have to challenge for the title, they need someone that can come in now.
True.
So apparently now there are reports going that Cunha might not sign a contract at Wolves, and he is someone that Arsenal are targeting. Maybe they can make a late move for Cunha.
Do you think it's going to work for Arsenal?
As a backup. I see him as a backup, to be honest.
For a top club?
I don't see Cunha as a number 9. He's
can-
more of a floater. He can play as a second striker, and he can play on the wing, he can play as a cam.
Maybe
Kai
a
Havertz
false
role.
nine.
Sort of like that.
false
But
nine,
he might be an upgrade on Havertz, but I don't expect Cunha to be the lone striker. I don't think he works in a lone striker.
Honestly, here's the thing. In case they sign a striker this January, that might be a good news for Kai Havertz, because you never know. Arteta might play him as an offensive midfielder alongside Odegaard.
And I think that would be better too.
But I don't think Arteta is going to use a two camp formation though.